Dino here and welcome to a new video. This is going to be the Road to Top 20 episode 3, part 1 I believe. We're currently sitting at 790.65 rating. I'm not sure which rank that is at the moment. 790.65. Let's see. It's rank 32. But we are really closing in on top 30 here. So let's see. We're gonna skip to the first battle. By the way, guys, if you are interested in the team, you can check it out on Patreon. There's a PokePaste Plus team building video. Me in a video explaining the team, my thought process building the team, and the strategy behind it, of course. Yeah, we're gonna skip right to the next battle. Let's see if it's any interesting. Let's see what do we have here. Gyarados, Gliscor, Reuniclus, Hydreigon. Okay. Doesn't seem like a very difficult matchup. We just have to get rid of Reuniclus in this game. Because Mienshao checks Hydreigon. Ferrothorn checks Gliscor. Ferrothorn checks Gyarados. Depending on the Gliscor set, my Gliscor can take it on, or my Weavile takes it on, of course. Let's see what we find there. Reuniclus. Okay, what do I actually lead off with? The Ditto. Okay, I get to see what kind of Reuniclus we're facing here, first of all. Focus Blast, Side Stroke, Recover Calm Mind, so I can just go into Gliscor. Yeah, this game is not that interesting, guys. I go Gliscor, and I think I just set up on this guy. Hit Facade a few times. Let's see, we don't have much time on this one. I go Gliscor. He went into his Gliscor, but I found out his Gliscor wasn't Swords Dance, maybe? Let's see. Switch out there. Ferrothorn. And he was Defog. So we found out his Gliscor was Defog, okay. I get Mienshao against a Dragon. Figuring out what's happening. And he forfeits at some random point when I kill. I think he forfeited when I killed Hydreigon. Now, see, not really an interesting game. There's no point paying much attention to this. Yeah, this. If I kill once I kill Volcarona, it's over for him. So I went Ditto. Volcarona versus my Mienshao. He crits me. Hold up. And gets a special attack boost. I Rock Slide him. And oh yeah, he has that shit up. I actually think I sweep him with my Volcarona. With my Ditto. Because he set up Reflect and Light Screen in the beginning with Electrode. Couldn't really prevent that. And he got the crit, a special attack boost on my Mienshao, so obviously gonna die. See if he gets another boost there. He doesn't, but I go into Ditto. Sorry if maybe you don't like this, but these battles are not that interesting. I'm just giving you a quick run through. So he did get the Fairy Dance boost against me, so I Fairy Dance him here. Do I just lose this game? I think I just lose this game. I think I actually just lose this game, to be honest. Because, yeah, screens. I don't have a way to remove screens. But let's see if my Gliscor can knock this out. Because then maybe we can still win. No, it was Roost anyway. I think I lost that game. Okay. So we have the next game. Sun, Venusaur. Oh, okay. I did lose a Pokemon in the beginning, so we might as well watch this one. He leads Chandelure. I lead Gliscor. Okay. Put Mienshao here. He went for Hidden Power Ice, looks like it. I just Rock Slide here. What do we do? I knock off here. Oh, he has a Togekiss, that's why it might look bad in the beginning. He actually went into the Ditto. Oh, I made a huge mistake here, I think. Knocked off the XP share, that's whatever. But I think I made a huge mistake here. I'm pretty sure. Because he could knock me off. But I didn't want Weezing to get knocked off, so I tried to make a play which wouldn't allow him to knock off Weezing. I think I actually tried to go for a speed tire with close combat. Because I have more HP. But he wins the speed tie. And that's how Mienshao dies. And then I still get knocked off. So I had a bit of a rough start there. Because he won the speed tie with close combat. And then I go Weezing and he still knocks me off, probably. So if I just went Weezing initially, I could have avoided all that. Go for Toxic as he knocks me off. Still takes the Rocky helmet damage and the poison damage, of course. Maybe I just Toxic again. Toxic spikes, I guess. He U-turns out. Yeah, basically lost Mienshao there for free. And which sucks, because Mienshao was supposed to switch in to Chandelure. Luckily here, he goes to Oracle, but he doesn't get the sun, of course, because I'm obviously have this ability. Do I have Flamethrower here? Or do I Toxic here? I think I can just Toxic this too. What do we do? Or do I go Gliscor immediately and risk a burn? Yawn doesn't matter. And I guess I am risking a burn there. So I was so behind and I wanted to activate my orb. I expected him to get up rocks or something. But he did go straight into Venusaur with all that shit up. I think I just decided to Earthquake him so I can knock him out with Ice Shard later. Because if he does go for the growth, I can go Ditto and reverse sweep him. Yeah, I think that's what actually happened. So I Earthquake him so that I guarantee knock him out with Sludge Bomb. And I think I sec a Pokemon here. Am I secking? What am I secking? Maybe I'm secking Pharaoh. Secking Pharaoh, and he predicts the Pharaoh probably with Weather Ball. Oh, he doesn't. I stay in because maybe he over predicts Weather Ball. There's no reason for him not to go for. There's no reason for him to click anything else but Weather Ball. And maybe he over predicts. Who knows? I think he does go for Weather Ball, and now I can go into Ditto and use Sludge Bomb as a reverse sweep. Basically claim some kills. I get the Sludge Bomb off. Perfect, so Venusaur dies. And that looks better for Gliscor. The only problem is he went into Ditto, but he didn't know this interaction. So I got a free kill on the Ditto. And I think he made a big choke play by going Chandelure there. I think he switched to Chandelure. And now I just 2-hit KO Chandelure. And that's how we most likely win this game. Because Venusaur outspeeds his whole team. Unless the Sun... The thing as well is... at a point he needs a Sectorical. Like he needs here. He needs a Sectorical, and then he needs to sack another Pokemon. And I think I have enough Sun turns to win with Sludge Bomb. So that's basically what happened this game. He goes Torkoal indeed, and he forfeits. I think he still could have won if it was Scarf Kiss. But I would have gotten off my Sludge Bomb before. But yeah, annoying game to lose the other one. And now, luckily, we won this game. And let's see. This game seemed interesting as well. Credant Weavile, because Weavile isn't the ideal matchup for me. Like I said, I need to win this game with entry hazards. But Credant can definitely be an issue if Credant is close combat. Yeah, I lead off with Mienshao in this game. He led up with the Garchomp. I did go for the risk here. Because if it was Choice Bandit, then I at least... That's the only way he can knock me out, or if he's physical Life Orb. And he does Stealth Rock. He's faster than me, so it's most likely not a bulky jump. Maybe it's like a mixed offensive jump. That's actually bulky. With Rocky Helmet. So he's running speed on his Garchomp a bit. Do I go Gliscor to activate Orb? Makes sense. Yeah, and this is a bad start for me. Because he gets up rocks. I tried to go Ferrothorn hoping he would go Rotom. If he Dragon Tails me, that's fine as well. He does Dragon Tail me because he still takes that damage. And it's damage he won't recover. And it gets me back into Gliscor, which is helpful, I guess. Here I tried for a Swords Dancing, but he still went for Dragon Tail. I was like, oh, it already starts. But now, I actually get roared into Ditto. I think I just tried to get up my own rocks here, or try to poison. One of the two. They cannot keep Dragon Tailing me. Because I can Dragon Tail as well, but I take Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin, so that's not ideal. I think I just Stealth Rock here. Which, like I said, that takes me back to my first goal, getting up the Stealth Rock. And getting up my spikes. So I pressure his Weavile and his Credant. Because if that's close combat Credant, I will have trouble switching into that guy. Because then I literally have to predict whatever is going to happen. He goes Blissey. So I get 3 rocks there. And this is one of those wish teleports Blissey, probably because he already uses Stealth Rock on Garchomp. I go into Ferrothorn. And I basically lose all my progress on that Garchomp, but it is whatever. And I think I start... Do I spike up here? Do I spike or leech? Because his team looks really scary. I spike first. Okay. He teleports. Most likely Wheezing or something coming in here. It is Dragon Tail Garchomp. It might be Flamethrower as well. Wait, no, it's Toxic. We already saw from Ditto. We already saw his moveset. So we know he doesn't really touch Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn can click Leech Seed on him. But he decides to go Rotom. So I think I'm just going to click Power Whip here. He wants to defog everything away. And this means he didn't heal Garchomp, which is helpful. He does defog, and I get my Power Whip off. This is why Ferrothorn is so amazing versus Rotom Wash. Because Rotom Wash is one of the most common defoggers in the game. And yeah, it cannot consistently keep Stealth Rocks away. And look at how much my Power Whip did. So, he either had a lot of speed on that guy, or it was Spadef, and now I can just click Stealth Rock because I'm sure he doesn't want to die to another Power Whip. But he clicks Pain Split in my face, which showed he has Pain Split. But this Power Whip damage on him, I revealed that if I get up my Swords Dance with Gliscor, I am going to do so much damage to him. I think I just Leech Seed there, to be honest, instead of Power Whip. Because does he really want to take another Power Whip? Nope. So he Volt Switches out, and if he goes in something like Garchomp or Wheezing, that would be fine. If he goes Blissey, I get all my HP back. And he does go into Garchomp, and this is like perfect because I get to leech this, and we know he doesn't have Flamethrower because we saw when our Ditto came into this. And Earthquake won't do too much to me, especially because he is bulky, so I can just spike up there. He does go for his own rock. And I can even go for Power Whip here if I really want to. pressuring his Rotom if he wants to defog. Let's see if we click Power Whip here, because I kind of like that play. Because I'm hovering, I'm already hovering on that guy. Or do I go Mienshao on this? Okay. I went Mienshao as he goes wheezing. Oh, that is still fine, because I can knock this off. I guess I went Mienshao as a mid round, and especially because I saw how much damage I did to the Rotom, and close combat would do 1,000,000 too. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna knock this off. I don't care if this gets burned. He does go for Sludge Bomb, and because he's revealed Sludge Bomb, unfortunately he gets the poison on me, which is annoying. But because he showed Sludge Bomb, I was more confident that Gliscor can take this on, because they always have Flamethrower in that kit. I can go Gliscor, and I'll be in a perfect position here, especially because he clicked Sludge Bomb. And I think I might even just Swords Dance in his face, but that might be a bit ballsy. I just roost, yeah. But I might even Swords Dance on Rotom there, because I saw how much Power Whip did to him. Actually went into Guard Jump, which is even better for me. Because now I get the roost, and I might even just Swords Dance right here. I might even Swords Dance right there. Because I don't care if he Dragon Tails me. Anything on my team can kill him now. And if he does go into the Rotom there, he basically dies. But he does Dragon Tail me out. It's not the biggest deal. Now Weavile comes in. That's actually annoying that Weavile came in, so I just swap. If he stays in, that's fine, but he's probably gonna go Rotom. So I get him Ferrothorn. Because if he stays in, he's not gonna touch my Ferrothorn anyway. And there's the Rotom, and now I can just Power Whip. And with this amount of HP, he might just die. The Power Whip. Judging from how much I did earlier to him. If he really wants to defog here. Because if he Volt Switches out, he's gonna... Okay. I do connect my Power Whip. And he didn't die. But I just Power Whip again and then he will die. Do I Power Whip again? Because if he I think I'd rather keep him this low, because Gliscor will always kill him now. Yeah, it does Volt Switch. But now he's always low. And it's not like Ferrothorn cannot set up Stealth Rock against the remaining members of his team. He does go Wheezing. I might even just Stealth Rock in this guy's face. He did miss. He also revealed Sludge Bomb, so he might not have Will-O-Wisp. But I do think I just Stealth Rock in his face. He does Flamethrower here. Doesn't burn me, and I still have quite some HP left. I can still Leech Seed on the Blissey too. And yeah, we just get Gliscor in again now with Stealth Rock up. Blissey doesn't get to heal. Doesn't get to heal him. I can still use Mienshao. He does Flamethrower here. I think I just Earthquake here. But that might be me. I Swords Dance. I should have Earthquaked. The reason I should Earthquake is in case Weavile comes in. Because I 2-hit KO this regardless. But if Weavile did come in, I would knock him out. But on the other hand, it might be risky for him to go Weavile. Yeah. But it would have still been the same result there. But I would have also covered the Weavile play if I just clicked Earthquake there. Because I click Earthquake, he's gonna go Weavile and I'll be forced out anyway. And I could have prevented Stealth Rock if I Earthquake. But it is what it is. Now now Weavile has to come in. I think I still gotta keep my Mienshao. But maybe I'll psych it. Because Mienshao is the one that pressures Blissey if he clicks Wish. It's tough. It was a tough decision because I wanted to keep Weezing for Credant as well. Because my Ferrothorn got that low. Let's see, what do I bring in there? Do I go Weezing and double? I go Ditto, okay. What do we click? Spear? Okay. Oh, if he stays in, that would be interesting. Oh. He actually sacks Rotom. Still fine. Means he doesn't get the defog. And then Weavile has to come in on rocks again. Still a tough game though. Still a tough game. But he still has that wish option on the Blissey. Yeah, unfortunately my Ferrothorn did have to take a lot of damage there. But I have to go Weezing. Because we remove adaptability too, even though I still think I died to Choice Banded Crap Hammer. Oh, he crit me. But I don't think that crit mattered. He could still miss, so I tried to Pain Split there, but he didn't miss. And I might even go into Ditto here and click Crap Hammer myself. Because he doesn't switch into it either. And then I get him in Stealth Rock range. And I 2-hit KO Weezing too. Because I didn't see a real... I could go Ferrothorn too. But then Blissey comes in. We Spike Air. Because maybe Crap Hammer would actually not be a kill. He does go into Weezing, but I do get out my spikes, which is going to be helpful. I can still use Ferrothorn as well to bring in on Credant, so he takes Iron Barb damage. And yeah, I do go Gliscor. If he doubles here, I might have to sack a Pokemon. But Stealth Rock plus Spikes is already going to pressure a lot. And he does Flamethrower me. And now there should be no reason for me to Swords Dance. I click Earthquake. I have to. Yeah. He actually stayed in. As he clicked Flamethrower, but he's gonna die to hazards now. I click Earthquake again. Weezing dies. Don't know if I get Pursuit here. There's no reason for him to click Pursuit with Weavile. But he has to go Weavile because on Blissey I click Roost. He did go Blissey. I'm actually under 48%, under 50 HP. I think I Roost on this turn. Or do I just Swords Dance regardless? I think I have to Roost because if it is Seismic Toes, I die. And then I cannot really win if this is Wish. So I think we do Roost. Because if I'm at full HP, I don't die to Choice Banded Aqua Jet from Credant. He does end up Wishing here. Which is a bit of a pain, of course. And I do Earthquake here. Because I do expect the Teleport to come out. But next time Blissey will die to my Gliscor. But now he gets a full HP Weavile. But this is the next thing I have to deal with. And this is where I have to be a bit lucky. Not necessarily. I cannot have him being lucky. That's basically the thing, because I both have. I can use my Weavile or my Ditto, but I can as long as he doesn't get 4 or actually 5. As long as he doesn't get 5 hits and any crits on me, because I can keep Gliscor here. But I have to decide. Am I sacking Ferrothorn? We do. Ferrothorn is a safe sack. Just because the Credant is low now. Credant is low. So now I can bring in Ditto or Weavile. And with Icicle Spear, Credant cannot come in because I have Stealth Rock plus Spikes. I decide to go Ditto because Ditto has more HP. It's a bit more reliable. I can switch up moves with Weavile later on. So I have to choose. Do I go Night Slash? It does more damage if I only get 2 hits with Icicle Spear. But if I get 3 hits with Icicle Spear does more damage. So I'm really deciding here. Blissey is gonna die anyway due to Stealth Rock plus Spikes if it comes in. And same goes for Credant. So I Icicle Spear here, and I get 5 hits. So a bit fortunate for me. He gets 2 hits, so it's looking good for me. And let's see if I win this speed tie. It's not a speed tie because my Ditto is scarfed. But he switches out. And this is where things are huge. This is where things are huge. Because look, I Icicle Spear. Now I only get 2 hits. So that's unfortunate. He can Aqua Jet me. He can Aqua Jet spam. But this is where the roost from Gliscor comes in. Because watch. Just watch. This is where the roost from Gliscor comes in. Because I have to decide how am I going to win this game. And the way I'm winning this game is... his Weavile is in Ice Shard range. And my Weavile isn't. Even after Stealth Rock damage, it isn't. His Credant is now locked into Aqua Jet. And because I roosted my Gliscor to full HP, he cannot kill me with Aqua Jet. So I just get to click Earthquake. If he switches out, he's gonna die to Hazard. So even if he wants to sack Blissey, it doesn't do anything for me. He needs to click Aqua Jet. And as long as he doesn't crit me, we're fine. Exactly. We knock him out. And Blissey's gonna take like 25% damage. So as long as I get 3 hits with Weavile, but I can also knock out the Blissey with Night Slash, we win. So basically the only way here he can win. Actually, even if he gets a crit with Ice Shard, he cannot win. Even if he gets a crit with Ice Shard on Weavile, he cannot win. This game is over. This game is over. But unless I get... Well, actually, maybe I need 3 hits on the Blissey, actually, now that I think about it. Because I was skulking. Because the item doesn't do anything for me. So actually, I might need 3 hits on the Blissey, but might be wrong. Actually, no. No, Icicle Spear does enough. Icicle Spear... 3 hits. 3 hits is enough, but Night Slash... Yeah, Night Slash is still enough to knock out the Blissey. So I just go into Weavile, click Ice Shard. And even if he crits me, I shouldn't die. I'm correct. He won the speed tie too with Ice Shard, but that's beside the point. Yeah, even if he crits me, I don't die. Because that's almost half my HP he did. Which was better. So I knock him out, and now I can just knock out the Blissey with Night Slash. And don't have to risk the 2 hits from... I was literally gawking before, and I knew Night Slash would knock him out, even if he's max HP, max defense, and we win this game. So it was a really close game. It was a really close game, but we pulled through. We pulled through there, And let's see where the rating is at. So that's 791.49. Entering the queue, and I'm gonna skip ahead. We're skipping this battle. Doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna watch a battle versus a novice trainer. And then we have this game. Okay, we're watching this game. So as you guys can see, quite gold bet on this team. Quite bulky with Ferrothorn, Rotom, gold bet. Ferrothorn might be dual hazards. Bunch of options. Nasty plot Hydreigon most likely to keep him in check. I think Gliscor kind of wins against this team. I just need to know what kind of Garchomp we're dealing with, and like always, we need to deal with that Rotom. Hydreigon is checked by my Mienshao, and his Mienshao is checked by my Weezing. And yeah, I just need to find out what kind of Gliscor we're dealing with here. But let's just see what happens. $13 wins in a row, so Rotom. Oh, Jin, yeah, he was also high ranking as well. He was high ranking too. Oh, I open up the leaderboard. Jin, yeah, hey, he was ranked 10. Yeah, he was ranked 10 at the moment that time. So I was excited because I knew I could steal a lot of points there. That's all we were looking for, facing high ranked players. Just to get some points, because against the novice trainers we don't get anything, of course. But yeah, I was playing to win this game, of course, and I led up with Ditto, and then we found out that his Ditto had Trick, so he's most likely choiced. Doesn't have to be choice scarfed, but at least he's most likely has a choice item, so I Volt Switch as he brings in the Ferrothorn instead of Garchomp, so that works out for me. Because I get the Volt Switch damage of. He doesn't have a poison type that's grounded, so if I use Toxic Spikes, he will still be forced to use Defog at one point. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want Garchomp and Mienshao getting regular poisoned. I actually went into Mienshao here. What do I do? Do I knock this off? Or do I just close combat? There's a lot of Ferrothorn players stay in. I just U-turn. He's safe, and he does go Golbat, so I'm basically feeling out my opponent there. How they play with their Ferrothorn usually tells a lot. Like, players who stay in go for crazy coin flips. And it looks like my opponent goes for the safe switch. But I U-turn into Ditto, because I want to know what kind of moves he has on this Golbat. That's why I go Ditto, because I could have easily gone Weavile. But he still has a Rotom. So if I can know what kind of Golbat I'm dealing with, I can create a countermeasure to deal with this guy. Because killing Golbat opens up the game for my Mienshao. As you can see, it's his only fighting types resist on the team. So if I can deal with this guy, and he showed Defog, U-turn, Roost, and if I'm correct, the Rotom didn't show Defog, so this is his Defogger. So getting rid of this means my hazards are gonna stay. And because this Golbat doesn't have taunt, I can freely bring in my Ferrothorn on this every time. U-turn, Defog, Brave Bird, Roost. And we bring it in on U-turn, so it takes Iron Barb damage. In comes the Mienshao, but like I said, I have a Weezing. And if this is like a defensive Mienshao, all I need to do is activate the Poison Orb on my Gliscor, and I can always go Gliscor on this. So matchup wise, it's not bad for us. But I don't want to go Gliscor here, obviously, because he can still be knocked off. So I go into Weezing. As he clicks Close Combat straight away, and this can tell me a lot. Just looking at his damage is a lot of damage. And let's see, he's not Life Orbed, but that's definitely an offensive Close Combat, so he might be Choice Scarf. And I go for the Toxic Spikes again. Golbat is to Defogger, Rotom isn't. And again, I bring in Mienshao. If he tricks me, he gets an assault vest or an assault gear, which makes it a bit easier dealing with this guy. And he showed hidden power against my Ferrothorn most likely. So this is hidden power fire. It's good to know. I click knockoff here because right now his only switch to my close combat is Golbat. And he was locked into hidden power because we knew he was choiced. So right now the knockoff play helped me a lot because I get rid of his Eviolite and now Golbat isn't that tanky. It's actually very squishy right now. So if I ever Sword Dance with my Gliscor, it's gonna be a 2-hit KO on this Golbat. That's how frail he is right now. So I'm gonna swap out there. Again, back into the Ferrothorn. He doesn't have taunt on this guy. He needs to defog these toxic spikes away. And now I can start setting up Stealth Rock again. And yeah, Ferrothorn still at full HP. We know the Mienshao is most likely Choice Scarfed. And now his Hydreigon comes in. I get up my rocks. He never tricked my Mienshao, so Mienshao can still come in on Hydreigon. He goes for a nasty plot, and I'm just gonna U-turn because if he stays in, I'm most likely slower, right? I don't need to close combat. He goes for substitute, and this is perfect because now I break the substitute with U-turn, and remember, guys, he's at +2. So I go into my Ditto. We know he's not Choice Scarf because he just nasty plotted and he used substitute. So I can go into Ditto, and I get a free +2 attack with Ditto being Hydreigon. And this is like a very scary position for him because I look at his moveset and here I'm thinking Focus Blast or Dragon Pulse. If I hit Focus Blast on Ferrothorn, he dies. If I hit Dragon Pulse on Golbat, he dies because he doesn't have Eviolite. But here my thought process was Dragon Pulse is the guaranteed damage here. I can still miss Focus Blast, and if he goes Golbat, I lose all my momentum, and he can defog. So I decided just to Dragon Pulse, because remember the damage I did earlier on his Ferrothorn with Volt Switch. That's a physical defensive Ferrothorn, and he goes into the Golbat as I click Dragon Pulse, and yeah, Golbat is gone, and now he doesn't have a way of removing my hazards. So every time my Ferrothorn comes in and clicks spikes, they're gonna stay. Yeah, Mienshao comes in. He knows I'm Choice Scarfed, so I know for a fact now that this is Choice Scarfed. So at this point, I can go either Gliscor or Weezing. I still think I go Weezing because Rocky Helmet, right? Because he needs to attack me. I'm at +2. I'm a threat. But he hard switches without attacking. Now the Rotom comes in again. And he takes the Stealth Rock damage. And there's still a possibility that he can use Trick. But it's fine. We got damage on Hydreigon before, and I have Icicle Spear against him. So even if he clicks Trick here, it's fine. He still goes for the Hydro Pump there. And that did a lot. That specs Hydro Pump. So I figured, okay, this guy's Choice Specs. But because he's locked into Hydro Pump, I can just switch out into the Ferrothorn. And like I said, he's locked into Hydro Pump. I get up spikes, and he cannot do anything about it because his Defogger is gone and his Rotom doesn't have Defog. So in that sense, I can just set up a spike. I can even make a double switch here, but in case he Hydro Pumps again, I think just staying in and spiking up is probably the better play. Because if he goes Ferrothorn, I can just swap into Weezing. And like I said, these spikes are going to stay up. I don't know for how many spikes I'm going. But I get the leftovers, and like I said, I'm pretty sure that's a Fizz Depth Ferrothorn too. But we spike again, he sets up rocks. This is his rocker. Maybe he has spikes on this as well. But I feel more confident with all these hazards up. Even though if he has spikes, they will be beneficial to him. But yeah, he swapped out, so maybe he didn't have spikes, and I get all these layers down, and it's just not looking good for him. I have max spikes, I have Stealth Rock up, it's just not looking good for him. At this point, I don't care if he hidden power fires me. Because I already did everything with this guy and he tricks me. But with that trick, that means that he cannot 2-hit KO my Mienshao anymore. He gave me a choice specs, I hit the power whip, and that should kill him. Because he's max special attack, so he's gone. And like I said, Ferrothorn is not needed. He got up spikes and he even killed the Rotom. And because my Mienshao still has the assault gear, I can just go Mienshao. There's no way he can 2-hit KO me. And being in this position, I can just close combat. I can U-turn. I should U-turn there. Because he is substitute. Like, I can easily close combat, but I should probably just U-turn there. I did close combat. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter. I could have U-turned and got in Ditto. And click Dragon Pulse and 2-hit KO the Ferrothorn with all these spikes and Stealth Rocks up. That was probably a better play in case he did substitute. So that way he didn't get a free kill on me. But yeah, now Mienshao comes in, and the funny thing is, Gliscor was so good versus his team, but he never came out. That's how much in control we were, guys. So we won that game against rank 10 at the moment. 793.71 puts us at rank 28. So that's rank 28 there. So top 30. So we're closing in on the top 20. Beating the rank 10 at that time just gave us quite a few points. So that was very nice to face. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this long commentary. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. And join our Discord server. And like always, guys, if you are interested in the team, you can check it out on Patreon. There's a PokePaste plus team building video on this team if you want to learn more about this team. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day.